While we're on the subject of leaks, there was an interesting letter last week from an ex-Royal Air Force guy, I presume he was a legal officer, and he plotted exactly how it should have gone, in the fact that there should have been investigations in secret. If they had enough evidence to put trials on, they should have put the trials on again in secret for all sorts of reasons. And then once things were done and dusted, then they could have announced it to the media without any sensationalism. But because they were a bit scared of putting some of these SAS guys on trial, they seem to have leaked. Don't think that some of the things they might be true, they probably are true, a lot of them, but they have been deliberately leaked by the Defence Force because they were too scared to just go straight ahead and have a trial. It's pretty despicable because it's caused a lot of angst, again, to protect the generals. They should have had the trial first. Now, we know that they are leaking because that Samantha Cromvert's secret report that nobody even knew about, I mean, not just the first one, apparently there was a secret one that was given only to General Singleman and General Campbell and two other people, Chris Masters and Nick McKenzie. Now, how did that happen? How did no journalists get it? No one else except the two journalists from The Age. And how did Samantha Cromwell get permission? Well, she couldn't have just got permission. She must have been told. She's a consultant that earned $5 million. She must have been told to do the 60 Minutes show 4 days before the Brereton report came out. And she put out a lot of very, sensational stuff, which could only have done damage unnecessarily. And it can only have been done purposely because permission's the wrong word. She must have been told by Defence Public Affairs that she was going to give that interview to 60 Minutes and it was going to go to air 4 days before Brereton. It can't have been a coincidence. After she'd had a gag order on her for 2 years. That's Defence Force Public Affairs or Strategic Special Issues Cell, whatever they're called. They might change the name, but if you want to disband anybody, I would disband them. And I would go back to Defence Force headquarters. They have dreamed this up. Air Marshal Binsky and General Campbell. General Hurley claims to be innocent. Well, who knows? But these guys dreamt up this whole smoke and mirrors, which has damaged the Defence Force, and it could have been handled properly. If you want to disband anybody, I would disband Defence Force headquarters. Start again. You obviously need some sort of headquarters, but you need to make an example of someone. I think they're right about that. And I would make an example of a few generals.